ألا أيها الحادي بروحي ترفقي، فشدوك أشجاني وزاد تحرقي، فبت من العشق المبرح أستقي، جرى ذكر من أهوى فزاد تشوقي، فبالله يا حادي بروحي ترفقي. إذا لاح في ذكراي طيف أحبتي وفاضت على تلك المعاهد عبرتي، توالت صباباتي فقلت بحسرتي لي الله من حب أقام بمهجتي، به مزقت أحشاي كل ممزق، تملك روحي حبه وتمكنا، وصار له قلبي مقاما ومسكنا، فإن أحد ناداه جاوبتها أنا، رماني بأوصاف النحول وبالضنا، فها أنا في دمع من الشوق مطلقي. ألا أيها الحادي بروحي ترفقي.
Alright, so today is episode 2 of my lazy plan of hitting 100k per month with online communities, and I'm going to be documenting my whole journey. And the main idea, and I don't want to get into any waffle, the main idea of what I want to do is just show you the actual real value. So if you are a online community owner, or if you're trying to start your own community, you actually take some value out of it and try to implement it. So the last episode, the main thing I talked about was 2 of the communities that I run. So I run a free community and I run a paid community, Noble Creators and Noble Creators Pro. And I talked about how much money I was making, what are my plans for it, ads and all of that stuff. But I stumbled on one thing, and this is key if you're starting your own community, or you're thinking of starting your own community and you're struggling on what to do and you really want to get into the game. Biggest tip. This is the sick thing, and this is the great thing about online communities. Online communities don't require you to be just in English. Biggest example now. Let's get into where it gets a bit beautiful. So, this is a community I started not too long ago, and it is a $400 a month community. We've already got 1 client in there, and the main idea is teaching Arabic natives, so people who live in Arabic countries, how to speak English. I am bilingual, I speak Arabic and English, and I literally just teach other people how to speak English in the native English language. It's very simple. So if you're Spanish, Italian, Indian, I've literally helped people with the Indian language and how to help community owners in so many different languages. And the biggest testament is that a lot of new communities in the Skool game community, the leaderboards for all of these Skool platforms, is literally the fact that the first 5 people in the leaderboard aren't even English, and there's a lot of push. And the biggest thing for that is that there's no one in the market. There's no one currently in the Arab market doing these type of things, and you can easily capitalize upon it. So if you want help, literally jot down something that you're good at, just very good at. Something very simple, like if you're just good at English, for instance. I speak the English language, and I'm just helping other people speak the English language. I do lessons with them, and doing that, I can charge $400 a month. This is without running ads, without running all of this stuff, without even pushing one single piece of content. And now you're like, how do I get that? How do I actually get some clients, referrals? Alex Hamotzi talks about it. start with the people closest to you. You have a problem, try to solve it with people around you. The great thing with that, you can start to understand more about how to build the community, how to incorporate things, and how to start bettering the community without broadening the horizon and the offer for your actual community. So these are a couple of the things that I'm trying to implement as we go along. Kalam, the new community, is what we've launched. It's currently 3:26 a.m. and I'm currently in the office here in Manchester. So yeah, I'm just showing you guys how it would look like. So since the fact that I literally don't gatekeep on this channel, I wanted to show you guys my member journey that I built out for our pro community. And as we're building it out, I'll show you some more stuff. But for instance, and this is a great way for you guys, just create a Miro board, a visual for the minute and what is the journey of the member as soon as they join. And the best way for this is that you can then start to automate this and start to just have the whole process seem so streamless. So, pro community member journey. The member joins, they have an onboarding message here. I got the message literally, hey name, welcome to Noble Creators Pro. To kickstart your journey, book your roadmap discovery call, link to Calendly. Roadmap discovery call, very simple. So literally the thing I reference, which is you book your roadmap discovery call, and this is a big tip. Do not call them onboarding calls. Do not call them a startup call. Call them something that actually signifies something that actually makes sense, and something that is kind of symbolic of the journey that they're trying to actually begin. So roadmap discovery call is what I call mine. Discovery call structure, literally writing notes into the spreadsheet. I have a whole spreadsheet of all the questions I ask them just to document their journey, document where they're currently at, what experience they've previously had, and just to have that in document. So when I want to create some testimonials, it has a more of a kind of stronger testimonial and stronger proof. Prompt a member to start the course. So we have a whole in-depth course on how they can start their PCMA journey. Let them know that there's 4 calls a month. And then I've also got the pro clients spreadsheet. I have some also implementations that I use in order to keep the community active, the content calendar, all of these things. Now, why do I say to have a member journey and to have a whole system? The great thing about this is not subjective to one style of community. Like I showed you guys, I literally have a community that has nothing to do with PCMA, business, anything. I literally just teach English to people. I teach it to non-natives and I make $400 a month per person. Now, once we start to run ads, the money will be crazy. So why I say this for you guys to actually take is, when you start to get more people inside of your community, when you start to introduce more people, when this is systemized, you can then start to offload it and you can then start to outsource it to people inside of the community. So you start to hire people within the community from your free community if you have one. Like for me, I take free community members who are very interactive, very engaged. They're literally the backbone of my community, and I literally place them inside of my pro community because I see they actually have passion for this, and it will create a great way. So then you can start to outsource it, and you can start to offload it to people to make it 10 times easier for you. If you just literally member joined, onboarding message, roadmap discovery call, this also allows it for you to create that enticing aspect. You want to give them small wins. You want to keep them constantly engaged. So definitely utilize this for your community. So we're currently back in the office, in the room now. So I want to go back to my original point about the $400 a month on one of our communities. So let me show you guys, just to say that I'm not lying. Go to members, and then you should see $400 a month. I want to protect the guy's face and not be rude, but $400 a month on a community we just launched. So what do I mean? What is the point I'm trying to make? $400 a month. Now, to get 4K a month, literally just to hit a 4K per month mark, all I need is 10 people. So simple to get. Now, on top of that, and this is why people stress, and you probably hear if you're in the community field, Andrew Kirby, Alex Hermosi, stress the point of, if you are starting out, start off by offering high ticket. High ticket will give you, first of all, the capital, and all you need is 1 or 2 people to actually start to generate some money. So high ticket in community terms could be a high ticket offer of $1,000, $2,000. And the great thing now they've introduced into communities is the annual option. So like I said, there's a $400 a month, but if you would like to pay an annual month, you reduce the price and give them a discount, but then you would get a lump sum, and that will help for you to start to generate some money off the bat. So if you are starting off, if you're a community owner, if you want to start your community, I would highly recommend starting a high ticket offer. But what are the prerequisites, or what are the precursors to actually starting this? This is what you need to do. First of all, you would need the content, the top of the funnel. How do you actually generate traffic? Via the content, long form or short form. What the next part of the funnel is free community. You then have a free community. Free communities are literally a funnel. You use onboarding calls, you use webinars, literally to pre-qualify and to warm up potential leads for the high ticket. And then you would roll out the high ticket, $2K, $3K a month. Very, very simple. And we've literally rolled it out for other influencers in all niches. Not all, most niches, let's say, just to be truthful. In most niches, software engineering, in the tech niche, in the self-development niche, in the fitness niche, there's so much potential, and that is the great thing about communities. You can choose any niche and you can choose any language and culture. The biggest example is the one that I'm literally doing. I'm doing it in a foreign language. I'm literally writing everything in a different language, and I'm also pushing out content in a different language. The ads will be in a completely different language to a whole completely different target audience. So when you bear this in mind, I promise you, you will start to open up some different platforms. One of the craziest ones is, I think, some Brazilian one, and there's also a Arabic from Saudi Arabia. There's Koreans and Chinese people who are all in the top leaderboards making 10, 20, 30K per month. So if you do know a different language, or you are in a unique niche, you can still make some crazy amounts of money literally by leveraging that.